It's Wednesday, June 28th. Bob Price on Canada's Business Beat. And off the top, a possible indicator of a cooling employment market. Job search giant Indeed noting that not only have job openings slowed dramatically in recent months, but also top-level wages have softened. Help wanteds in May only 4% more than in the same month of last year. Merger talks in Canada's newspaper business raising brows. Confirmation that Post Media is right now in talks with Nordstar Capital, which owns the country's largest daily, the Toronto Star. The news sending Post Media's share price sharply higher. Spread the news and tell your friends about the fastest 2 minutes in business, Canada's Business Beat, your daily go-to for the business news that matters to you, with listeners in over 20 countries on Twitter and wherever you get your favorite podcasts. Oh, speaking of podcast sites, Stitcher will soon be out of the mix. At the end of August, owner SiriusXM wanting instead to focus on its own brand. The air travel business in BC's capital has something to be excited about. A further expansion for Porter Airlines, planning flights now between Victoria and Toronto starting in September. The well-known Eastern Canada carrier now serving 5 markets in the West: Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary, and Winnipeg, the others. Quebec-based convenience store giant Couche-Tard reporting quite the profit jump, a fourth quarter bottom line of nearly $671 million from most of $478 million a year ago, despite lower revenue of $16.26 billion. And Chapter's parent Indigo Books and Music in need of a happy ending, forced to survive again on a line of credit from controlling shareholder Jerry Swartz, who also happens to be married to the company's founder, Heather Reisman. Indigo reporting an annual loss of nearly $50 million from a year-ago profit of $3.3 million. And that will do it for your Wednesday. Thank you for listening. Bob Price on Canada's Business Beat.